You know, you can really see some of the best jazz musicians anywhere all year round in the city of Toronto. Jojo Cinto tonight begins the first installment of a weekly series that he's going to do profiling some of the great Toronto musicians. Tonight, a young Toronto singer who's really making a name for herself.
When I met you, my world was bright and sunny, but when you left, the curtain fell.
Bet you never heard of her, unless you're a fan of Toronto's homegrown jazz talents.
I heard a lot of the good singers around town, and she's one of the finest singers in this town.
Melissa Stylianou is one of the most creative and enchanting voices of jazz music in Toronto.
I remember her a few years back, and I know that even then I was just listening a little bit, but now I'm listening big when she plays.
They are what you are.
We first heard her at the Rex Hotel, where many young Toronto jazz musicians often make their professional debut.
My first gig ever was at the Rex Hotel.
Melissa first sang at the Rex in 1995.
Relatively unknown when she started, Melissa's developed a loyal following here at the Rex. Now, every Friday night you find at least 200 loyal fans here.
Her voice is great, and her stage presence is good, and just terrific to listen to.
This is me smiling back at the camera after I've just received my first piano. It's a little Bontempi piano.
When did you notice you had this talent?
I was in my room, I think it was grade 10, and I was dubbing a cassette tape. And I'm singing along in my room, and I'm totally uninhibited because I've got the door closed, or I think it's closed, and suddenly I hear this voice behind me, and she said, "You know, you sound really good singing that. You should do that more often."
Melissa studied acting at Ryerson University before deciding on a career as a jazz singer and songwriter.
I've just actually received a Toronto Arts Council writing grant, so I'm going to be spending the next 4 months writing songs.
The Toronto native already has 2 CDs and a third on the way.
I have all her CDs.
Nice lady, nice voice.
If I can tour Canada and keep writing, I'll be happy.
So before we know it, you'll be right up there with Diane Krall.
Yeah, sure.
Can't you see how happy we will be?
Great stuff. We'll look forward to that every week here on City Pulse.